Welcome to the show. Welcome to Brick Condo. Fantastic to see you here with your smiling faces, and I am so unbelievably pumped that for the first time that we are going live officially. I did go live a little bit on Facebook earlier on, but for now we are going to go live and direct on Facebook and on YouTube, and of course especially on YouTube. Let me introduce myself. My name is Petra Verbruggen. I live in the Netherlands and I am a Lego junkie. Well, I used to not be a Lego junkie. 4 years ago, I actually started with my first set, a UCS Snowspeeder. It's right there, to be honest, on the shelf. And then about 2 years later, I had like 3, and now it's like all over the place. I have a serious problem and I need to do something about it, but you know, that's the way it goes, I think. But before I introduce the main star of the show, I want to say some things to some people, because, and thank you Kathleen for liking the stream, I mean, really appreciate that. Brick, I see here that Brick Motion says, when is it going to start? It has been started. What I typically do is that I start with like about 10 minutes of you know, like a countdown timer so that people can get on board, get to know each other, have a bit of a hangout, that kind of stuff, and just making the thing going great. I see also that Waffles is in the house. He says, "Hey Petra, what's going on?" He is from Belgium, so he's quite near. The guest of today is actually on the opposite side of the world. So that's interesting. Let's talk about that in a minute also. And indeed, I just said that over on YouTube, but also on Facebook. Make sure if you have some questions, just type them in so that I can ask our guests that question and just hang out and have some fun with each other, because that is also what we're here for Touche for sure. I see. I am a Lego junkie. Yes, I am definitely a Lego junkie. NMR is also in the house. Blongs late to this own interview. Yes, that's definitely the case. I do see that there's something. Kathleen is also sharing the screen, the stream, which is great. Thank you very much. And also, hey, you guys are also talking to each other, which I always love if people just hang out, have some fun, just relax, have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever your poison is. Just hang out and just, you know, have a bit of fun. But now is the time, guys. We have to talk about a special guest. Let me just, this is not what I intended, to be honest, at first. So what I want to do is, as a standard routine, is that once a month or maybe twice a month, have an interview with somebody who has like me, a bit of a Lego problem-ish. Like, you know, Anonymous, Lego Anonymous or something. But in this case, I thought that we're mostly adults, adult fan of Legos. That's the name, what it's called, AFOL. I think it's awful, but okay, that's the name. I cannot help it. But in this case, it's, even though he acts as a grown-up, he has a fantastic view of the world, and that's the reason why we actually have a conversation. And this person that we're talking about is actually all the way from the other side of the earth. So if I would drill down a hole right here in the Netherlands and go all the way down to the opposite side of the world, going through the core, the mantle, the magnetic field, everything, the lava, I don't know, a lot of problems, then I will come and see my guest. And my guest is known as BlongsBricks. Good day, sir. What's going on? Hello.
I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, you cannot hear me. That is a fantastic problem. We're going to fix that because I know exactly why you don't have that. Let me check where you are. That's we try to do that, of course, but I know why that is the case.
You, by the way.
And now you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. You're a little bit far away, so I'm trying to start a little bit more of an audio for you. But how are you? Did you wake up in a good fashion?
Yeah, I was up at 5:45, and then I kind of forgot to check my watch, and now I'm late. So that's great.
You're late. No worries about it. That's the beauty of life, is that sometimes you need to go with the flow. If you had some issues with your connectivity, I already have, for instance, a other subject, if that was the need. So no worries about it. You're here. That's the most important thing. So BlongsBricks, I will not use your real name, even though I liked to use your real name from a personal point of view, but you're a Lego person, but before we talk about Lego, etc., can you tell us a bit about your lifestyle? What do you have like siblings, or are you at school? What are you doing?
Okay, so as hopefully some of you know, I am 12 years old. I do go to school, and I have a large collection of Lego. I have a sister, a mum and a dad, and then obviously the assortment of grandparents and stuff. And as well as collecting Lego, I collect other things as well.
Like what kind of stuff do you then collect, if I may ask?
So my main other collection is Beanie Boos, which are these things.
Okay. What
And
what 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 are those? Those are like puppets, or what is that?
they're just little soft toys. Like the
Oh, they're
main
really
thing that
cute.
makes them unique is the giant eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I have about 20 to 30 of them.
Okay, and I assume that your Lego is roughly the same size, right? So only 23.
Yeah, my Lego collection is probably a little bit larger.
So how much sets do you own? Do you think? By just
Maybe 40? It's a
40?
lot.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
really a lot. I mean, so you have 40, and that does mean that. I mean, I assume that you started collecting those Legos like maybe a few years back, like 4 years back or something.
Um, just want to say my phone is now alive after 2 weeks. Anyway,
Thanks for saying that.
yeah, I got my first Lego set when I think I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Um, one of my dad's friends came over to watch the Rugby World Cup, and he used to work at NASA or something. So he brought like a NASA jumpsuit and a Lego spaceship for me. The shuttle from whatever year that was. And I really liked it. And then I think I got some more Lego for like a birthday that year. And then I kind of slowly get Lego, but the thing that mainly brought me back into it was The Force Awakens. When that came out, I like started buying more Lego specifically from Star Wars. And then lately I've sort of been looking at it more and just seeing more awesome sets, therefore buying more.
I can imagine that it's really a addiction, right? Before we go into that addiction a little bit further, I do have a question for Brick Motion that I need to ask you. It's important. Do you also have a pet?
Oh yeah, I do. I have a cat whose name is Henry. I have a dog, Jesse, and I have some chickens. It's like 10 or something. I don't know. But they're not
Chickens.
really a pet. They're just more something we own.
Okay, so so chickens. That for me that means that you're like in a big. You have like a big area around you with a lot of green, probably.
Yeah, we live on 2 acres, I think, so it's decent sized property.
That definitely. I mean, I cannot have chickens here. I do have chickens, but done the other way, like eating them. That's another thing. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so I think that you guys, I think that we're definitely one line with Jules and Bricks. He says definitely addictive. Yeah, I mean, the Lego hobby is definitely addictive. That's the case. And also, Jason, who's from Canada, he's also in. He says, cool, chickens are pets. Yeah, exactly. So that's it's everybody has its own thing, and it's really great of you to have that. But let's talk about the real important thing, and that's of course Lego. So it started with a space
Definitely.
shuttle, right? Um, but what is your favorite Lego set?
Um, my favorite one that I own, I have coincidentally right here because I definitely wasn't scripted. But
Hmm.
it's Kylo Ren's shuttle.
Oh, that one. But you have the new one, the real one, the black one.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Can you hold it a little bit up for people that don't know it? Because I know it, but there you
Yeah,
go.
this.
That's it. I mean, it's an awesome set. It's real. I love the red. I love the black. So, but what do you like about it?
Um, Probably the same thing. Like, it's big, black and with some red at the front. It's one of my favorite characters' flagship. It plays a somewhat important role in the films, and it just
So,
looks awesome.
so you like Kylo Ren? He's a bad guy, right?
Well, yeah. Darth Vader's probably my favorite.
Ah, you like the bad guys. So for people that are at home, we are struggling a little bit with the connection. That's because of probably the amount of space between us. It's the other way around the Earth. But let's try to reconnect in a bit. I will go back because in the meantime, I will tell you a little bit more about what he is actually doing. So once he's back, um, I want to ask him a lot about his new his charity work. So he needs to tell something about that, obviously, because he knows a little bit more about that. But the charity work that he's working on is related to the 501st Battle Packs, and these are, of course, these two right here. And we are really. I want you to listen to his story when he's back. He says he has terrible internet, but if you listen to it, Alex, just restart reset your service. It should be coming back. But I want you to listen to him because I think it's really important that a guy like him, 12 years old, is actually not thinking about himself, but thinking about others as well. So other children, for a children's hospital. And I wanted to really talk with him about that because it's very important for you guys to see it. And I want you to well, let me just do this part because I don't know if he's coming back, but I think it's important to know. And if he comes back, you will see him popping up because his video will come back. So let me go into this screen right. I need to go to the correct slide here, right there, and then open it up. All right, okay. So let's go to this one. So unfortunately, looking below me, you see his video. If he's back, he will be popping up back. So please say hi to him if he's back. But for now, I want you to really look at his page. So I will also include a QR code so that you guys can actually use that QR code to pop up and use that. So that should be right there on top. So go there and check it out because this is really a cool thing. So what he wants to do is that he wants to create 501st battle packs. Now 501st battle packs I need to explain to you guys. So let's go back to my page right there and let me get this box right here. So the 501st battle packs is arguably the battle pack that people really loved. So the community, the Lego community, has been asking to Lego to come up with a really good battle pack. Battle packs are actually sets to what they call build your army. I'm also talking to people that do not know Lego that much, so that's the reason why I'm explaining that to people. And this is a really good one because it actually has 6 figures, and 4 of them are actually roughly the same. Those are the clone troopers, the 501st clone troopers. 501st are very important because they are the clone troopers of Anakin Skywalker, the guy that later in life would become Darth Vader. Hope that that's not a shock to people. And there's also some battle droids with that, and those are the bad guys. So that's just a bit of a for people that do not know this well. But it's really sought for. It's very difficult to get it. But what he wants, what Alex wants, or BlongsBricks wants, is to have a campaign to enable the purchase of a lot of these battle packs so that children in the local hospital can actually, play with those sets and have fun with the set. And I really like that a lot, and I cannot wait to see your reaction to that set. Even though he's not in at the moment, I cannot wait to see your reaction. So let me check that very quickly. BlongsBricks is back, he says, so he will probably log on very soon, and then he will try to probably he will say that again himself. And thank you for liking this stream. My dad is also in the house, so he says he's coming back soon. I hope that that's the case. Brickmotion said you should buy the broken one on eBay. The broken one? Sorry, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so those are the things that are going on, and I really urge you guys to go there and try to figure check that out, the website. I will copy the link to both YouTube and Facebook, so let me do that quickly so that you can see that like there. So that is the link on YouTube, and I'm going to go also on Facebook now to make sure that you guys can also see it right there. Going to my page and clicking on the link. Yeah, so this is a bit of an improvisation because Alex is not in at the moment, but that is no problem because we can still help him like so. Right. So I think that this was really a cool little video. I hope that you liked it. I definitely liked it. It was a bit of a shame that BlongsBricks could not be coming back. It seems he has still some trouble logging in, it seems. But thank you very much for attending. And I cannot wait to come back next month or in a couple of weeks to contact you guys about another interview. But I also have another idea which I really like, and that is I will be going through the top, is it 9 or 10? I think it's 10. The top 10. I'm waiting in the lobby thing. BlongsBricks is saying that disconnect. No, you should be able to log on. That should be there. Maybe you can log on and log off again. There is no lobby. You should be able to just go ahead and log on. So let's give him a little bit more time. In the meantime, I'm gonna check some other comments. I see this one from Jules and Bricks. This is a good idea for a video. So yeah, so top 10 of the summer wave of Star Wars. I think it's 10. On top of my head, it's 10. We will just go through them and talk about them, but also interact with you guys. So come with me. Just tell me what you think. Why you think it's not that. Maybe it's something else. Just let me know, because it's a community thing, and it's not only me. That's what I think. Again, there's no lobby. You should be able to just go ahead. It's still active at the moment. BlongsBricks. I just want you to try to come back. It's called connected. There you go. He's back. Hello. So let's go back to so I want you to say it yourself. So I don't know what you've heard, but I was talking, of course, about your giveaway. In the meantime, that you had some troubles to hop on. So let me. The thing that I don't know why you did it is, can you explain to the people at home why you came up with the idea for the 501st Battle Pack children's campaign?
Yeah, hopefully this is less laggy. But basically, I was sitting down one day and I'm like, wouldn't that be cool to give 500 Lego sets to a hospital? And then I'm like, but I can do that. So that's basically what led me to this, and yeah, that's a very brief story. I'm sorry, I should probably go more in depth.
Yeah, but
Basically,
we can go a little bit more in that because there must be a reason why you thought about that. Was there like somebody in your family that was hospitalized, and you don't have to go into the personal things, but was that the case maybe?
oh, I've actually been there.
Ah, yourself. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, well, you don't have to go there and there. Personal things we don't have to do.
Oh,
um,
yeah, it's fine.
oh, is it fine? Okay, cool. Now, okay, so you went there and because of your visit there, because of some medical reasons, what we don't want to know and we don't care. But I hope that you're fine. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But you thought about the 501st, and was there a reason? I think that I know, but I'm just asking you because I'm dumb. Was there a reason why the 501st battle pack?
Well, like, this set particularly means a lot to the Lego Star Wars community because in their eyes, it wasn't a set that Lego made, but the community made.
Yeah.
And like that's pretty cool. But another thing that led me to choose this in particular was because there's a group of people around the world called the 501st Legion
Mm-hmm.
who dress up as Star Wars characters and they visit hospitals.
Yeah.
So
So
it kind of makes sense that this Star Wars Legion
ooh,
that's based off those real people that's
yeah,
been turned into a Lego set can then be given to hospitals.
yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, and by the way, in the meantime, you guys saw how I did it behind the scenes, bringing in comments. But that's another thing. Sorry about that. That's really cool. And the 501st Legion, did you see one of them yourself, or is that something that you just know?
It's something I've researched and know about. I've never actually seen one of them. I think there may be a few in New Zealand, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, well that makes sense. By the way, yeah, there's also for example Kelly who says hey Petra and BlongsBricks. So that is really cool. There are a lot of people that are really interested in your story. So okay, let's just talk about what is your wish. What is the ideal situation if it comes to this giveaway? The ideal situation.
The ideal situation is that I fundraise the $25,000 before I think December 17th. So then I can go out, get the sets, and deliver them to Starship.
That's really cool. And
That's
Starship is then the hospital organization or the hospital or what is it?
it's the hospital itself.
Okay. So people, go ahead watch that this URL. I put it into both YouTube and Facebook comments. I also have a QR code on the top right corner. So go ahead. Also use that if you want. If you'd like to go there and look at what he is doing, what Alex is doing, because I think it is fantastic that a person like you, 12 years old, is not thinking about himself. He's thinking about other children, which is, I mean, I applaud you for that. Really, Alex, really good stuff. Now, other things, important things. What is the set that you would love to purchase yourself, for yourself?
There isn't like there isn't a set that I would die for currently, but there are a few that I really want to get.
Okay.
The Star Destroyer would probably be one, which I'm getting this weekend, coincidentally.
That's no coincidence. Oh my gosh, really? That's a big set. Do you have space for that one?
I'm sure I can make room on my floor over here.
So you actually have also sets not only behind in your cupboards, but also on the floor?
Oh no, that was a joke. There isn't really anything on the floor, but for example, I currently live in the guest bedroom.
Ah, okay. So this is the guest bathroom, and you can also use your own bedroom then.
Oh, this is my bedroom
Okay.
here.
Oh, so you can
It's just full of
actually
Lego.
extend to your guest back room. Oh, so maybe we have to talk to your mom and dad to make sure that it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, I I think that I have to admit I really appreciate your mom and dad for allowing us to have a discussion because of course being 12 years old it's I mean it's a kind of a thing to be online live and having all kinds of things going on, but here you are amongst friends, so there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, I can imagine that they're a little bit like, oh, what's going on, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think they just accept that this is a weird thing and it's different.
or we are weird. I mean, Lego is addictive, but we'd rather have Lego than having like some kind of other addictive, right? And by the way,
Yeah.
Andy Dawson, who's from the UK, he has a fantastic idea. Hang the Lego from the ceiling.
It's not actually a bad idea, but then you can't play with it and it's hard to dust.
Are you gonna play with the Star Destroyer? Seriously? Do you know how do you know
Maybe.
how heavy it is?
Heavy it is.
It's heavy.
Yeah. I may or may not have been planning to put wheels.
I think he's gone again. Let's give him some time to come back, and if not, then we're just gonna say goodbye for today. Um, yeah, so let's just give him some time again. I'll just wrap up for now, and if he's coming back, then that's cool. Then we can wrap up together. But if not, then I'll just wrap it up. So go ahead, go to BlongsBricks on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to that channel. He's already on, I don't know, 200 subscribers. Myself include. If you would like to subscribe to me on YouTube, please do that. I would love your subscription, but also hang around, have some fun with some videos, check some videos out. I am still thinking out about what to do and how to do it. So it's quite a challenge, I have to admit. I didn't think it was so hard. So go ahead, subscribe on my channel, but also on BlongsBricks channel. And also, if you're on Facebook, also like the page. But he's back, so we can now do it together. There you go, Alex.
Oh yeah, I have no idea why it keeps disconnecting.
Don't
See,
worry about it.
this is a bad part about living in the land of luxury. You have terrible internet.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so I was just already wrapping up a little bit, BlongsBricks. I already said something about your channel, but maybe you can yourself again say something about your channel. Where can I find it? What kind of videos can they expect? And basically, just it's the floor is yours. Go ahead and just say something about your channel. Do you think that is that okay?
Yep. So you hopefully know that I actually have a YouTube channel. I'm aiming for 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And videos you would expect is probably mainly reviews and sets that have been revealed. That's what I've got. And I've also got a few mocks, and I'm hoping to make more videos on mocks. And some of you are probably wondering what that is. It's MOC, which is an acronym for my own creation. So that's basically when you take some Lego and you build something yourself instead of what the set tells you to. The channel is family friendly. Like I don't swear on it, so you can put your 5-year-olds on it and they should be safe.
I try not to swear on my channel. It's hard sometimes, but I never do it. I do it on you know, if I'm outside of video, but I try to do that as less as possible. But
Yeah.
about mocks, about the what was it again? My own creation. That's the abbreviation, right?
Yeah.
So this is where this one comes into play, right? For example, right?
Yeah.
He's not so sure. All right.
I did build this, I guess.
Oh, there you go. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
it's a much smaller version of the one that comes in the set, because the one in the set's actually super oversized, so I made it smaller. I tried making a video on how you could build your own, but it was a pretty terrible video.
Can you hold that that one again to the camera? I'll just to make it a little bit bigger. So what I see here is that indeed it's smaller, but I also see that it has a really nice gun in the front and no stud shooter. So
Yeah.
you did quite a lot of changes there, I think. So nice.
And it's even got a little trooper on the front. So.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. I hope that that you liked it, and again, really appreciate you for taking that time. Again, go to BlongsBricks.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Really appreciate you guys for being here. So the idea again is to go live once a month with an interview, maybe a second time for like a top 10 or something like that. It needs to be something interactive. Doing a build, I personally do not like to do live because of the fact that for me, that's something personal. I like the build process so much that it's really, I like to be really 100% into that focused. However, this kind of stuff I really, really like. And Kathleen loves your mock, so that is really cool. And also Annie says that he really loves the show. So there you have it. Final thoughts. Let's go to this one very quickly. Final thoughts. No.
On this was very fun.
Cool. That's a great way to. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hopefully I can do it more. As you hopefully know, the rules state that I'm personally not allowed to live stream. I'm allowed to go on people's live streams, but I'm not allowed to live stream myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you don't see any live streams from me.
Okay.
Once I turn 13, I should be able to start live streaming again. And yeah, hopefully I'll be doing things similar to this.
I'm sure that you can. I mean, you already have like I don't know 250 300 subscribers, I think, something like that. So you're way bigger than I am at the moment. So I'm just like 35 or something. So no worries, you're getting there. You will get to 500, I'm sure.
Hopefully, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Bye.